What's going on, Bears fans? Come back after another edition of Bear Down Forever. Never did this in a while, but what I've been doing, I just haven't posted a video for it. Doing life things. But get back into a draft season, baby. So I did this mock draft and everything, and I know there's a lot of talk going on about what the Bears gonna do. Are they gonna keep Justin? Are they gonna move on from Justin? Are they gonna, they got the number one pick again? What will they do? And I'm like this. I want the Bears to do whatever's gonna make the Bears good. I think that there's more that needs to be done than just the quarterback, because either way, if Justin is the quarterback, he has to play better. We know that. But I'm gonna say this. I don't care what anybody says about it either, because not everything that happened was his fault. A lot of stuff that happened was on other parts of the team. Just like everything's not the other part of the team. It's a team effort. But definitely need to improve the offensive line. We need to improve the receiving core, because outside of DJ Moore and Cole Kmet last season, there wasn't a lot happening. There was not a lot happening outside of those two. A lot of drop balls, but and okay, yeah, I know, granted, they didn't have as many drop passes as the Chiefs and everything, but Justin Fields is not Patrick Mahomes. Nobody's saying he's Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is the best player in the league, hands down. There's no debate about it. Patrick Mahomes, he's that guy. But yeah, so I do believe that the Bears, and a lot of Bears fans agree with me, the best player in this draft is Marvin Harrison Jr., and I would love to get Marvin Harrison Jr. on this team. But I mean, if there's like a trade out there that can, that may put that in jeopardy, I don't know. I'm just looking at it because I did a mock draft. Now, granted, it's a mock draft. It's a mock draft. It's not real. It's a mock draft. It's computer simulated. They make offers. You see whether you're going to accept it or not. So I looked at this draft and I had a trade offer. It was from the Cardinals. It was round 1, pick number 4, round 2, round 1, pick 27, round 2, pick number 3, round 3, pick number 7, and second round pick in 2025. Now, to move down a few spots and possibly miss out on Marvin Harrison Jr., I was like, you know what? You end up with 3 first-round picks this season. Yeah, I went ahead and did that. I took that draft pick. So with the first pick for the Bears, the 4th overall pick, I selected wide receiver for Washington, Rome Odunze, because Marvin Harrison Jr. went off number 1 when the Cardinals traded up. They traded up and took Marvin Harrison Jr. And I figured that was gonna happen, but it was just I just couldn't pass that up. It was just too sweet of a pick and everything. A trade, so I had to do it. So that being said, so I did get one of the better receivers that was in this draft, and I'm definitely happy about that, because Rome Odunze is an amazing player, and I'm extremely happy to have him on the team. If he does, in fact, become part of the team, I'll be extremely happy with that. So, he's 6'3", and he's scheduled to run around like a 4.38. So, I'm still very happy with that pick and everything. So, with the next pick in the draft, pick number 9, I had some trade offers, but I wanted to, get some more top tier players. So I went to the defensive side of the ball. I took defensive end Latu out of UCLA. Now I know he had a bad neck injury and everything, but his tape, man. I mean, what he's been doing on the field has been amazing. He's played good ever since he been back, but everything's going to come down to the medical with him. So we're going to see what's going to happen with that. And then round 1 again, pick number 27, I took offensive tackle Jordan Morgan out of Arizona. Now, Jordan Morgan is an interesting prospect because You know, he was he's not the best tackle in this draft by far, because there are two guys on here that's top tier, and yeah, one was available. But when I took Latu, but I wanted to get the one of the best edge rushers in this draft, because if you compare him with Montez Sweat, that's just, to me, that's just a beautiful thing. And I do like the way Braxton Jones has been playing, but you bring a guy in like this for some competition, you know, and he could play swing tackle, or you could move one of them in the guard, and we'll see what happens, because Morgan is 6'5", he's 325, you know, so we can see what's gonna happen. All right, so with my next pick number 35, in the second round pick that I also got in the trade, I took, now this is, I think, the position that we need the most. I took center Jackson Powers Johnson out of Oregon, because it's been way too many plays when the Bears are playing and the center is just in the quarterback's lap, where guys live just walking in right up the middle, and you have to protect inside out first. I mean, I know the edge rushers, they come in off the edge, and you got to protect the quarterback's blind side and everything. That's why tackles make so much money. But if they got like a beeline coming straight in, it's like, if he's coming right behind the ball, what you gonna do about it? So yeah, I took Jackson Powers Johnson. He's consensus top center in this draft. It's been a lot of great talk going on about him. He's 6'3", he weighs 320 pounds. So I would love to see a player. I would actually love for the Bears to sign a center in free agency and still draft a center. So, but you know, it's one of them things that we shall see when the time comes. And my next pick number 71, I took receiver out of USC. Now, we didn't get Marvin Harrison Jr., but I did get a son of the legend, Jerry Rice. I took Brendan Rice, and Brendan Rice is, he was Caleb Williams' go-to receiver, and he's 6'3". He's projected to run a 4.38 40. He weighs 210 pounds. He has a great catch radius, and he's been groomed by the best to ever do it. So I'm not saying that's going to automatically make him great, because that's not the case. But he's been groomed. He had, you know, the best player to ever play the position teaching him how to play the position. So I like those odds. So next, round 70. I mean, round 75. Excuse me, y'all. Round 3, pick number 75. I took Christian Hayes, guard out of Connecticut. Yeah, I took a UConn guard. He's 6'2", weighs 313 pounds, and I think he could be some good competition to come in, because depending on what's going to happen with Nate Davis. So now you have him, you have Christian Hayes, you have Nate Davis, you have Jatari Carter, you know, all in competition for that spot, because I believe Tev got his spot sold up. But if you put it a three-way competition for that spot, and now you end up with some good backup rotation players, because they could probably be able to rotate either side, or you just, you know, you decide who's going to back up who, and this way you'll be set in that aspect, because we definitely need to have some good depth on the team and everything. And I know I talk about depth a lot, but I think it's very important, because, you know, it is a next man up mentality. So I know our next pick number 110 in round 4, I took quarterback out of Florida State, Jordan Travis. I like Jordan Travis. Jordan Travis had a nasty ankle injury, so he's not gonna. Well, I mean, I took him as a 4th round pick, but he had like a first, second round grade on him beforehand. You know, he was having a stellar season, but he's 6'1". He's 212 pounds. He's projected to run in the 4.6s, like low 4s, so like 4.62, 4.61, something like that. Depending on how his rehab is going, he may not run at the combine or his pro day, so may not get like a accurate 40 on him, but he'll probably do a lot of the other stuff. At some point, at private workout at least, he'll do some stuff. But I think he'll be a nice player to come in, and you can stash him, get him immersed in the system, and depending on how next season goes, of course, it's if they keep Justin, depending on how next season goes, he can learn the system, and he could be like a future, a player for down the road. I do think it's important for teams to draft young quarterbacks and try and develop them. That's why, I did have Bagent on the list for the Bears to draft last season. I had a few guys. I had DTR in Cleveland, and his name is escaping me right now, but quarterback / wide receiver in New England. I had him as well, but they don't play for the Bears, so it's not about them. So with my next pick number 122 in round 4, I took safety James Williams out of the U, Miami. Now, this guy is a former teammate of the Bears' second round pick, Tyreek Stevenson, last year. Now, he is 6'5", 215 pounds, and he's projected to run in the 4.4s, like 4.44, 4.45, 4.46. He's projected to run in there. So he has long arms. He has he's long, so he can cover a great day. You see the way Stevenson reaches in while I'm doing passes and breaks up. This guy does this as a safety. He has a huge wingspan, and I think he would be, if the Bears don't retain Eddie Jackson, if they don't bring him back, or even if they do, I still think this would be a nice guy to have in the rotation. Learning the system, playing, on some good position. Excuse me, y'all. It's been a minute since I did one of these videos, so I'm a little out of practice. But he'll be good playing in the secondary and everything. Some relief help, some and spelling, and also just depth. Again, depth, as I'm saying, because we definitely need that. So my next pick, which is my final pick for this draft, was round 5, pick number 146. I took tight end Ben Sinnott out of Kansas State. Now, Sinnott is 6'4". He weighs 245. He's projected to run in 4.6s, like 4.63, 4.62, around there. I really like doing these after the combine, so we can get like the exact numbers, but projected numbers are cool too. So he has a good catch radius. He does have an issue sometimes. He's been like having he has really good hands, but sometimes when he has an issue when bringing the ball in, like when he's coming back down, like for making the catch and the contact is being made, he has to be more productive holding on to the football and everything. And I would like to see a guy like this, because the Bears only have one tight end on the roster right now, which is funny because I remember at one point under the old regime, they actually had like 10 tight ends on the roster, which I just could never understand. But it is what it is. So, this was a little mock draft I did with one trade. I'm going to do some more with multiple trades. I'm going to do some with no trades. I'm going to do some with the Bears drafted Caleb Williams. I'm going to do some with the Bears, drafted another quarterback, because we don't know what they're going to do, what direction they're going to go. So I'm going to see what's going to happen as far as that's concerned. But yeah, man, I'm back at it. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Bear down forever. That's what we do. Don't think because y'all ain't seen me, doing like a longer video that I'm not bearing down, because I'll bear down. That's all I do. I just, life is life, and got to take care of life things when they come up and everything. So, all right, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for taking this time out to check out my video. I will see y'all again real soon, y'all. Back in the fold. I got some more stuff coming at y'all. All right, now, bear down forever. I'm out.